Welcome to the Google Classroom Masterclass. My name is Larry Oguntoye, the Inspirational. In this unit, we're going to be considering how to archive and restore classes. So, by the end of this unit, you'll be able to archive and restore your classes in the Google Classroom. So, let us begin. Go to your classroom home screen. For example, if I want to archive this particular class, I will go to menu and click classes so that all the classes will come up as cards. So the classes are showing as cards, but I want to archive this particular class, copy of year 8 math. So I'm going to be clicking the more button that is here. If you look at this particular class, you can see the more button that is here. Every class has its own more button. So those three dots, if you click this, so I have a pop or a drop down showing move, edit, copy, and archive. So if you click on archive, the class is going to be archived, and it's saying you and your student won't be able to make changes. You can view this class in archive in the classroom menu. All class files will remain in Google Drive. So I'm clicking archive. So you can see the course or the class is no longer showing as one of the cards representing classes in the Google Classroom homepage. So how do I access the archived classes? So you click the menu button and scroll down. You can see here at the bottom left hand corner, you see the archived classes. So let's click the archived classes. So I've clicked the archived classes and I have two classes here archived. So is it possible to reuse this particular class that I have archived? So reusing it means I need to restore the class back to an active class. So this is an archived class. It means the class is no longer actively being engaged either by the student or by the teacher. So let's restore this particular class. Okay, so let's restore that. I click the more button for each of the class card. This is what we call a class card. Okay, so it's like a very big icon representing the class. So at this particular edge, the top right hand corner of the class, you have three tiny buttons. They are called the more button. So when you click on that, it's going to give you a drop down, continue, more, move, copy, restore, and delete. So I want to restore this particular class. So I press restore. So I'm restoring now. So you can see the class is no longer among the archive classes. So let's go and check the active class. So how do you go back to check the active class? Just click your menu button. It takes you back to this menu. Then you can see among the active classes, you have the copy of year 8 maths among them. So the class is now active. So it can also be shown as an active class card too in the Google Classroom home. Okay, so we can see that in the Google Classroom home screen, the copy of year 8 math. So it's interesting to note that, for example, before this class was archived, I have one student. So let's see whether the student will also remain in the class when the class is archived. So I'm going to click that button and archive the class again. So I'm putting this class back in archived. So let's go and check the class and see if we have our student stay there. So this is the archived class. You can see the class is archived with all the students in the particular class. So this is how to use the archive class and restore the archive class. I'm going to see you in the next unit. Before then, always remember that every teacher carries a womb that births the prosperity of the nation. See you in the next unit.